We are the Smarter Business with AI podcast, your go-to source for practical AI applications tailored to small and medium-sized enterprises. Each week, we break down how AI is transforming businesses, from streamlining customer service to optimizing operations, while driving productivity and growth. Hosted by digital experts from New Era AI, we turn complex AI concepts into simple, actionable insights for your business. Whether you're starting your AI journey or looking to scale with cutting-edge technology, the Smarter Business podcast will provide the knowledge and inspiration you need to thrive in our ever-changing marketplace. Artificial intelligence is steering the future of transportation, from autonomous vehicles optimizing traffic flow to reshaping industries reliant on human drivers. Yet it raises pressing challenges, including regulatory hurdles, job displacement, and ethical dilemmas in decision-making. This episode explores how AI-driven self-driving technology is not just transforming how we travel, but redefining the global economy. Explore the future of autonomy at neweraintelligence.com.
Welcome back to Smarter Business with AI, where we explore the ways in which AI is impacting various industries. And well, today we're focusing on something that's been in the news quite a bit lately, actually, the driving and transport economy. We have a digital expert here with us, Tess Lamode, and she is going to walk us through some of the nuances of the disruption.
Thanks for having me, Charlie. Yeah, this sector is undergoing some really dramatic changes, and it's all thanks to AI advancements.
It really is. And it's not just about, improving existing systems. You know, AI is really reshaping how we think about transportation in the future.
Absolutely. So we're seeing self-driving cars move from science fiction to reality, and public transit is getting a much-needed upgrade.
Yeah, and even solutions to the age-old problem of traffic congestion.
Exactly. Let's start with those self-driving cars. Companies like Waymo and Tesla, they're making huge strides. But teaching a car to navigate all the complexities of real-world roads is a monumental task.
Oh, it really is. It's fascinating how these vehicles use AI to perceive their surroundings, and make split-second decisions and react to unpredictable situations, all while, keeping passengers safe. And that focus on safety is where the potential impact of AI becomes really apparent. Imagine a world with fewer accidents caused by human error, right? Like distracted driving or driving under the influence. Studies suggest that AI drivers could reduce accidents by as much as 90%.
Yeah, which is a staggering statistic. But of course, there are always two sides to every coin. Right, some experts argue that new types of accidents could emerge, perhaps due to unforeseen interactions with human drivers or vulnerabilities to cyber attacks.
That's a valid point. And there's also the question of, public acceptance. People need to feel comfortable handing over control to a machine, and that trust will take time to build. Plus, the regulatory landscape is still evolving, which adds another layer of complexity.
Yeah, absolutely. And speaking of a changing landscape, it's not just personal vehicles that are being impacted. Public transportation is also getting a major AI makeover.
For sure. Imagine a world where bus and train schedules are optimized in real time based on demand, ensuring that transportation is available precisely when and where it's needed. AI algorithms can analyze historical data, current traffic conditions, and even weather patterns to make incredibly accurate predictions. It's not just about efficiency though, right?
Right.
AI can also improve the passenger experience exactly like real-time information updates, personalized route suggestions, and even virtual assistants to answer questions and provide assistance.
I was reading this Forbes article recently, and it highlighted how AI can even analyze unexpected events like roadblocks or accidents and suggest alternative routes in real time. This not only keeps things moving, but also significantly increases customer satisfaction. Now, we can't talk about transportation without addressing the elephant in the room.
Yeah, traffic congestion is AI the key to finally ending gridlock. It definitely has potential. Take Google's Project Greenlight, for example. By using AI to optimize traffic light timings based on real-time analysis of traffic flow, They've been able to reduce stops by up to 30% and emissions by 10%.
Wow, those are impressive results. And it seems like the US Department of Transportation is also taking a proactive approach with their AI integrated transportation management system. Yeah, they're pulling data from all sorts of sources, cameras, sensors, even weather reports, to create a more intelligent and efficient traffic management system. The potential cost savings for the global economy are enormous. We're talking about an estimated $1.9 trillion lost annually due to congestion. If AI can even make a dent in that figure, the impact would be significant. It's incredible to think about all the areas where AI is making a difference in transportation. But what about its impact beyond cars and buses? What about things like air travel and rail systems?
Oh, that's a great point. The applications of AI in those sectors are just as exciting. For example, the FAA is heavily involved in drone research and development. Imagine a future where drones are safely and efficiently delivering packages right to your doorstep and on the rails. The Federal Railroad Administration is exploring AI-powered systems for autonomous track inspection and anomaly detection. Right, these systems can help prevent accidents and keep the rail infrastructure in top condition, which is critical for both safety and efficiency. It seems like safety is a common thread running through all these applications of AI in transportation. Whether it's self-driving cars, smarter public transit, or even drone deliveries, AI is being used to protect lives and make journeys safer. But as with any transformative technology, there are potential downsides to consider. We've already touched on public acceptance and the possibility of new accident types, but what about the broader social and economic implications?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. We need to think carefully about the potential impact on jobs, particularly in industries like trucking, where automation could lead to significant job displacement. It's crucial that we approach these advancements with a holistic view, considering not just the technological marvels, but also the potential consequences for individuals and society as a whole. So while we're excited about the possibilities, we also need to be mindful of the challenges. It's a complex landscape, but one that's ripe with opportunities for innovation and progress.
Absolutely. The future of transportation is being written as we speak, and AI is playing a starring role.
So when we talk about the public needing to accept these changes in the possibility of new types of accidents, there's actually another layer of complexity we need to address. Okay, the impact on jobs.
It's a valid concern as automation takes hold in sectors like trucking, yeah, and even public transit potentially. We need to think about the people whose livelihoods could be affected. Yeah, millions of people could be affected. And so it's not just about finding new jobs for these displaced workers, right? It's about equipping them with the skills they'll need to succeed in a rapidly changing workforce.
Absolutely. Investing in robust retraining and education programs will be crucial. These programs need to be tailored to the jobs of the future, focusing on things like data analysis, software development, and AI-related fields. It sounds like this transition will require a collaborative effort between governments, industries, and educational institutions.
Yeah, for sure. We need a multi-pronged approach that provides support for workers while also fostering innovation and creating new opportunities. It's a delicate balancing act, for sure, but amidst all this talk about potential job displacement, I can't help but wonder if AI could also create new jobs in the transportation sector.
Oh, absolutely. We often focus on the jobs that might be lost, but new technologies also create new opportunities. Think about the need for skilled technicians to maintain and repair autonomous vehicles, or the demand for data scientists to develop and refine AI algorithms. So it's not just about replacing existing jobs, but also about generating new ones that require different skill.
Exactly. And this shift presents a chance for us to reimagine the future of work in the transportation sector, creating opportunities for a more diverse and skilled workforce.
Yeah. Now, shifting gears a bit, let's talk about the concept of mobility as a service, or MOS.
Yeah, it's something that's been generating a lot of buzz in the transportation world. Mass is a really fascinating concept. Imagine subscribing to a service that bundles all your transportation needs into one convenient package. Instead of owning a car, you'd pay a monthly fee for access to a network of self-driving cars, public transportation, ride-sharing services, even bikes and scooters. So you'd have the flexibility to choose the mode of transportation that best suits your needs at any given moment exactly. No more worrying about parking or insurance or maintenance. Exactly. It sounds incredibly convenient.
It really does. And it has the potential to be more cost-effective as well. You wouldn't have the upfront expense of buying a car or the ongoing costs of fuel, repairs and insurance. But wouldn't such a system also raise concerns about data privacy? Oh yeah, for sure. With all your transportation choices being tracked and analysed, how would we ensure that this data is protected and used responsibly?
Yes, robust data privacy policies and regulations are essential. Individuals need to have control over their data and understand how it's being used. Transparency and accountability are key. And then there's the question of accessibility. Would such a system be equally accessible to everyone, regardless of their income level or location? Or could it create a divide between those who can afford these services and those who can't?
Yeah, those are important considerations. The goal of Mars should be to improve accessibility for everyone, not to create new barriers. Ensuring affordability and equitable access across different communities will be crucial. So while Moz holds a lot of promise, it also raises some important social and ethical questions that we need to grapple with as this technology evolves. And it's not the only futuristic transportation technology on the horizon. We're also seeing advancements in areas like flying cars and hyperloops, which could radically transform how we travel long distances. Flying cars,
That sounds like something straight out of a science fiction movie.
I know, right? Were those really becoming a reality?
It's not as far-fetched as it might seem. Several companies are actively developing and testing prototypes of electric vertical takeoff and landing vehicles, or EVLs, which are essentially flying cars. These vehicles could potentially revolutionize urban transportation, reducing congestion and travel times.
What about hyperloops? I've heard a bit about them, but never really understood how they work.
Imagine traveling at speeds of over 700 miles per hour through a near vacuum tube. Wow! That's the concept behind Hyperloop technology. By reducing air resistance, these systems could theoretically transport passengers between cities in a fraction of the time it currently takes.
Mind-blowing. But are these technologies really feasible in the near future? What are the biggest challenges facing their development and implementation?
Well, for flying cars, there are still some technological hurdles to overcome, like battery life and safety considerations, and then there's the regulatory aspect. Airspace management and certification processes will need to be adapted to accommodate this new mode of transportation. And for hyperloops, I imagine the infrastructure costs are enormous. Building these massive tubes across long distances would be a monumental undertaking.
You're absolutely right. The infrastructure costs are a major challenge for Hyperloop development. But despite these obstacles, the potential benefits of both flying cars and Hyperloops are so significant that research and development are continuing at a rapid pace. It's clear that the future of transportation is going to be filled with incredible innovations.
Yeah, but as we embrace these advancements, it's crucial that we don't lose sight of the human element.
I couldn't agree more.
Technology should serve human needs and enhance our lives, not the other way around. As we move towards a more AI-powered transportation system, we need to ensure that it prioritizes safety, accessibility, and sustainability.
It's about finding the right balance between technological progress and social responsibility.
Precisely. We need to be mindful of the potential consequences, both positive and negative, and work together to create a transportation ecosystem that benefits everyone. Well, this has been an incredibly enlightening conversation.
Was my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
To all our listeners, stay tuned for next month's Deep Dive, where we'll explore how AI is impacting another industry. Until then, keep exploring, Keep innovating and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible with AI.
Thanks for checking out the Smarter Business with AI podcast. We hope you found today's episode insightful. Be sure to subscribe for more weekly discussions on how AI is shaping the future of SMEs. If you're ready to explore AI solutions for your business, visit us at neweraintelligence.com. See you next time.